there, Jen. So Governor DeSantis, as you know, has been on the trail since May, and so far his poll numbers have not been going in the right direction. Now, we are still more than 6 months out from primary season, and one political expert tells me things can certainly change, but in her opinion, only if the campaign and the tactic changes.
Coming from Florida, I cannot complain about this weather.
With his poll numbers going south, Governor Ron DeSantis headed north to New Hampshire. On this 4th of July, DeSantis doing double duty with 2 parades.
We appreciate your support.
The governor in the crowd, taking one pic after another, chatting with voters. This man says he heads his school's Republican club.
Hold the fork down, man. That's what I'm trying to do. It's tough. It's tough.
The question, is DeSantis in decline? 538 is a website that analyzes and averages polling data. According to its tracker, nationally, former President Trump is leading DeSantis by nearly 30 percentage points, about 51% to 23%. Let's look at New Hampshire. A poll just conducted there shows Trump leading DeSantis by the same large margin. Political analyst Tara Newsom says all this means DeSantis is not connecting with voters.
It looks like voters are starting to really get to know him, and the more they get to know him, his narrative is a lot different than the man. Governor DeSantis cannot get in within striking reach of Donald Trump, and every time he makes a campaign stop, voters seem to step back.
The governor's campaign telling me, quote, Ron DeSantis has been underestimated in every race he has won, and this time will be no different. Donald Trump has to explain to Republican voters why he didn't do the things he is now promising in his first term. Meantime, Trump, the only GOP hopeful, not heading to a parade. Twice impeached, twice indicted, still the party's clear frontrunner.
There's a base that want to re-elect Donald Trump, and that's what Governor DeSantis is fighting. And unless he pivots, he's not going to make inroads, and these early primaries aren't going to go well for him.
So more than half a dozen other GOP hopefuls marched in parades in New Hampshire and Iowa today. It's a 4th of July tradition before the primaries and the caucuses. Meanwhile, in that New Hampshire poll, nearly 70% of Democratic primary voters, Jen, are backing President Biden.
Well, Mahsa, can we circle back for a second? Political analyst Tara Newsom said the governor's campaign needs to pivot. Did she mention to you what exactly she's suggesting?
Yes, she did. She said that the governor should be pulled off the campaign trail. That's really not his strong suit. Instead, she says that the campaign should send surrogates, perhaps a first lady, to those early primary states. She seems to really connect with voters. And she also suggested that the campaign should do micro-targeted ads on social media. It's something that President Trump did, and he's been very successful.
Mahsa Saeidi reporting live.